Today we're going to do a quick tutorial on the Cybertruck mud flap installation. First thing I would recommend doing is going to your menu and then putting your ride height to high. Using the tool provided, I'm going to push out these 4 push pins. Fairly simple. Just go inside the tab, get in between the little notch, and they should come off fairly easy. Set aside the push pins so that you can reuse them in the future if you want to ever and I'm gonna go down this one, make sure we get, it's always kind of unique to figure out the angle. Some are just a little bit more unique in that you have to come in there. There's another one, this is the third, and then finally this 4th one down here. Once removed, I like to use this, but you can use the other type as well in terms of installing. First, you're going to push this one in, and then you're just going to head and push this one in afterwards. Align it as such. One. It's always good to have these out ready. Lock them in place, and 2. And 3. And the last one all the way in the bottom here. 4. And that's how you do the rear mud flaps. So before we start the front, we're going to move our steering wheel to give us plenty of space. Notice our steering wheel is completely turned, allowing us plenty of access. For the front, we're going to have to remove 1, 2 push pins. There may be one right here as well. I know ours didn't have it, so 1, 2 push pins, but maybe a 3rd one if necessary, if yours show one. And that's the only amount of pins. So we're going to go ahead and start. So here's first one down here. Let's do the easy one. Right? See this one done easily. And then this one right here. This one's gonna be behind the trim. So for the installation here, one thing that you're gonna have to be very careful is you need to tuck this piece, this particular one, underneath this trim. So watch what I do. When I install it, I'm gonna bend this back to make sure it goes underneath the trim. So when I slide it through, as you can see, this piece is underneath the trim here. This allows for a flush installation. And now we're gonna put in the rest of the push pin. On with our push pin installation. Again, you're gonna do this one here. Push it in, lock. This inner one, we were told that it takes a little bit more effort, and I think it's because there's a little hollow spot in the interior. So it's gonna take a little bit more effort to get in. And then this one you need to slide as well underneath this trim piece before pushing in this in. And then lastly, you're gonna need to get this clip. So the side that pinches down is supposed to be on the outside. So you're gonna slide this in, pinch this in. Effort on my end. But once it's in, it pops right in. And there you go. And that's how you do the front. And you do the other side, and everything is good to go.